The person we are going to meet today has been a part of the Indian film industry for more than 30 years. He is a well-known film actor and a renowned producer as well as a skilled businessman. I'm talking about tan, tan. Hi sir, how are you doing?
Good, pleasure meeting you.
Lovely meeting you. It's time for some chit-chat. Everybody has been talking about this look of yours in Dharavi Bank. You are 62, but you had to put prosthetics to look 62. Has this ever happened? Ever in any film industry?
I don't really know, but then, it helped me feel better. It helped me feel look the age and play that character, and worked, because that character was all about the authority that he had in his personality and not when it comes to action. And fortunately, fingers crossed, it worked very beautifully.
Do you think at this age or after 20 years being in the industry, the right kind of roles are coming to you finally?
Yeah, I think the first 15, 20 years were good. After that, it's been 32 years now. Then came a lull. Came a lull because I made the mistakes.
What are the mistakes you think you made?
I think gotten emotionally involved with films more than, with individuals, rather than seeing setups, seeing how good the producer is or how good the director is to execute, or the script. If I had a friend, I'd say, chalo, I'll do it for you. This thing, I think somewhere down the line, not choosing right, doing a lot of things other than just acting, diluted a whole lot of things for me. And then when bad starts happening, it's only bad that comes to you. I was very clear that when I came back, I would do something that was meaningful.
We know that you never use a body double. You do all your action yourself. Why is it so important for you to do all the action yourself? Doesn't it also involve a lot of risk?
Because there's so much safety today, you can afford to take the risk. Others, I wouldn't have taken the risk. At the same time, is a time when the tendency with the audience is to pause and check who it is. How much ever prosthetics you might do, how much ever CG you might do, you end up being caught. And I don't want to get into that kind of a situation. Use a double only when you believe that you need a double and not otherwise. And for Hunter, there was action, there was physical pain, there was technique which was involved. So, I decided, let me do it myself, because it's also a challenge. When the kids come home and say, Dad, everybody says your father is crazy here. And when Atya says that, she says that with a lot of pride. And I think that's another high. That's like a drug that you can't get off.
Another side of you, other than actor, is a very successful businessman. Tell me right now, the situation that we are in, so many layoffs happening and businesses are going down. As a businessman, do you have any tips for, budding small businesses?
Yeah, the thing is, everybody believes I'm a very successful businessman. Yes, I've done well for myself, but I've also failed a lot, and that failure is what has taught me the difference between right and wrong. And, I stick to the right now, believing that that's my education. It hurts me. I always say I'm not the kind of businessman who lay off people to make sure that my books look good. If I'm genuinely going through a bad time, then probably I would lay off, but at the same time would see that I'd place those kids somewhere.
If you had to give 5 tips.
Know your craft. Understand the need of the business that you're getting into. Secondly, for me, cash flow is far more important than cash burn. Keep a small unit, push them to the maximum when it comes to work, incentivize them. Then the minute you feel they need help to grow even further, then start adding people to your team. And that is the basic when it comes to business. Make sure you know your product, so that you're able to market it right. Understand, because social media is a big medium. So start understanding, or at least have someone who's very, very aware of social media marketing, about content, what is it that the consumer is looking for. Grow slow, grow sensibly, because that's the only way you can grow. And stay as cash positive as you can.
You're doing some great shows and it's really nice to see you back on screen. What kind of roles are you really looking forward to?
Roles that will make a difference, roles that will excite me and probably position me beautifully. Work that is going to also impact people socially and health-wise. So there's a health show that I'm working on. There's a sports show that I'm working on. I want to be well-rounded. I want to enjoy this journey. Want people to come back and say, man, this show of yours, you know what? They go, see the difference that it's made to my life, or see what it's done to dad at home. Here, it's not about the money I want to make, but it's the impact that I want to have. And it's for mass India that I want to work rather than anything else. So yes, that's why the show is going to make a big difference, because the takeaway and the learning from that is going to be humongous.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. That was lovely.